All right, here we go, family. I'm supposed to do a video. I was gonna say a quick video, but it's not gonna be a quick video. For all my family and friends that's out there, they wanted to get into quads. So I'm supposed to give you guys a little quick rundown on stuff that you will need while joining this hobby, especially if you want to get into FPV. You got your different setups that you can go with. First of all, we're gonna start with blades. Now, when you first start out, of course, I don't have any because I gave them to my friend Travis. You want to start out with 50 30s. 50-30 blades is going to look somewhat similar like these, but a little bit different and might be a little thinner and more flexible. But once you get started with the 50-30s, these will be the next one you would move up to would be the 50-40s or 50-45s. And once you get good on those, a lot of the guys, they jump from those and they go to the 50-45 bull nose. Because see, if you don't want to run regular props, you can run bull nose, guys. And they also have the bull nose and tri props, tri blades, which is, those are the 50-50 tri blades. And I have another set of tri blades here, guys, which are Jim Fans 50-30s. Now these is what your original 50-30s will look like. See how these tips is, or how these blades look? This is exactly how the original 50-30 blades will look like. It's exactly like these tri blades right here. And those are the bull nose 50-50s. These are the 60-45 bull nose. You have the 60-45's regular props. You see what I'm saying? You can tell the difference by the size of these, or the tips on them, from bull nose or squared off to pointy ends. Now, flight controller, we're gonna go with flight controller, guys. This is, let me open my bag up. See, I had like 4 of these bad boys. 2 of them I upgraded, and 1 I upgraded to a Clean Flight firmware. Reason why I said Clean Flight, because CC3Ds run on Open Pilot. You only can calibrate and set these things up through Open Pilot, period. Because that's the source they go through, is Open Pilot. And the Naze 32, which is here on the ZMR, I don't know if you guys can see it, which is right here. I'm trying to point it right there. It runs off of Clean Flight. And it's a totally different setup. It's a step up from this, from old firmware to new. Basically, you're driving Volvo versus Corvette firmware. That's basically what it is, guys. So, but CC3D is a damn good flight controller. For beginners, when you first starting out, a lot of people still they prefer the CC3D over the Naze 32, because there's a lot of stuff you have to do in the Naze 32, to get with it. CC3D, plug and play, set up stuff, flight. CC3D, a lot more stuff you have to in-depth, you have to go into and get into it. Now, the next thing, guys, is batteries. As you guys can see, I'm kind of getting towards a battery freak here. Not as much as some of the other guys here. When you first start out, the biggest thing is you want to start out 3S, period. Because some guys, 4S might be way too much power. I'm serious, guys, way too much power for when you're first starting out. But 3S is a good battery to start out with. The thing is, you have to decide if you want to start out depending on flight time. Here, you guys can see I got 3S 1400 milliamps, 3S 1500 milliamps, 3S 1800 milliamps, 3S 2200 milliamps. So that's why I said you have to depend on what you want to run and the flight time that you want to have on your quad. Because before, when I first started, the platform off the ZMR is a large platform, which is pretty cool because, like I said before, I was running these 2200 milliamp batteries on my ZMR like so. I had enough room to put my camera up here, which was my Mobius, which I can go grab real quick and show you guys. My Mobius, or my Foxeer Legend, right here, Mobius, my Foxeer, Mobius and Foxeer Legend, which that goes on the Vortex 250, the Vortex 285, and the Vortex 250 Pro, QAV 250. ZMR DJI F450. But anyway, this is kind of what I was going with when I first started, guys. Excellent platform. The ZMR is an excellent platform to have. Nice quad, as you guys can see. You know, when the farther you get into this hobby, you want to lighter and lighter your quads up. You get with more powerful motors. Like these is 2208 2000 kV motors, beast motors. And I do mean beast motors. 30 amp ESCs, which can handle a 6S. So basically these motors and these ESCs can handle a 6S battery for a heli. But what I mean by but is because sometimes your VTX, which is here, you guys can see, video transmitters, what that's called. It won't handle a 6S setup or your camera. So you would have to use a Pololu or a step down in order to do that. But yes, back to the batteries, guys. As you guys can see now, this is my 4S batteries right here. Like I said, you see I went from 3S to 4S. And it's kind of like, guys, each time you get paid, you might as well just go ahead and buy a battery. Don't matter if you want to buy one or two at a time. Just bring your your supply up slowly or surely. If you can't get it all at once like I like to do, I learned I can't do that, so I better start getting things single at a time. So, and that's where we at. Now we're here to antennas for FPV setup. This is my little 5.8 gigahertz. 5.8 gigahertz is the best I like to run because it gets you best penetration through trees and some walls and everything. This is the patch antenna. The same as this is a patch antenna to run on my goggles, on my Fat Sharks here, to run right here. And my antenna is like I got here on the quad. You can use any type of antenna, as long as, but you gotta make sure it's SMA or SMA, whatever it is. But SMA connector to connector, which would have a male to female lead on it. Antenna, and the connector would have a female lead. Basically like this right here, as you can see on the Fat Shark goggles right there. And goggles, guys, when I first started out, I got these right here, the Hobby King Quantum V1s. And this was basically an all-in-one setup. It came with a receiver that you can use to transmit the video from your quad, which would be from your VTX to the picture, to the receiver. It picks up from the antenna off of there. And basically what it does, it picks up the picture inside the goggles right there. But these are the goggles that I first came out with. They came out with, it's kind of big and bulky. I didn't like the box look. A lot of people like that, but it got a big 4-inch monitor in there, which is cool. Me, I kind of like the little small Fat Shark setup, small new wave goggle look. Of course, I almost get the same view, but not a big screen in there. But I get the same view as I would as that right there, but not a big screen. And them are a lot more better, lightweight. You not have a big box on your bulky box on your face. But I use these as a ride-alongs, and in the ground station when I'm out flying, people can look in and see what I'm flying through and so forth. So yeah, guys, this is going on a 9-minute video. Sorry about the long video. Just want to give you guys a heads up on the equipment that you will need in order to fly a quad. This is the ZMR 250, the most popular clone there is here. I can't say it's a clone because they say it's a clone of what? The QAV 250, which I have, which is a totally different platform than this right here, guys. But as you can see inside here, Team Legit. That's a Team Legit PDB board. Which when you first get your ZMR, I will show you guys, because I didn't order a few ZMR kits. This is one of my other ZMR kits right here, which it comes. This is how your kit is going to come, like this, and you have to put it together to make it look like what I got in there on the bed. And it comes with a my other ZMR parts kit. That's the Terrot 280, and guys can see my props. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys which comes. Sorry about the dance, it's kind of a mess. But this, oh, I guess I didn't have it in there. Might be in the box over here. And it comes with that blue PDB board a power distribution board. Oh, here it goes right here. It comes with this one right here, which is a pretty good little power distribution board. It don't have anything on here, any step down, step up for FPV gear or anything like that. So whatever you solder to there, it's going to be running straight 12 volts to your system. So you need to make sure you get a 5-volt camera, or your camera is going to be 12 volts. It doesn't matter what your VTX, because your VTX will be able to pull it off of either one. But yeah, this is basically what you're going to use. Your positive and your negative. Your motor wires, your ESC wires will be mounted to here. Your positive and your negative ESC wires. Your motor wire, your battery connector wire will be mounted here to your positive and negative. And that's it. That's all you have. You have to use standoffs like this that's on the QAV to mount it. And you see how I have my Naze 32 here, guys, mounted on here like this. And this is basically how you have to do it. When you have it coming to the right hand side like this, that's another thing. In the firmware, you have to type in minus 90 degrees in order for it to be, for your board to fly, to hover straight. Because if not, everything will be doing all like this, or it'll flip over on you. Reason being, because this is the front of the board right here. So basically, when you type in 90 degrees, it's telling this firmware that the front is pointing up here, but what the front is pointing this way. So that's a little quick parts overload view. It's the top right here, guys, for the QAV. No worries. Like I say, I'm supposed to get that bad boy back up and going again. If it's to order another flight control board for it, another Naze 32 and PPM receiver, because that's what I'm switching all my stuff over now to PPM receivers on everything. Dual diversity receiver on here. But so yeah, and this is the blades that I'm using right here for my DJI F450 orientation. You can tell my front, I got the 2 red arms in the front, 2 black arms in the rear. ESCs, as you guys, get the blades from the Walkera out the way. As you guys can see, ESCs I'm using are ready to fly ESCs. And they are damn good, guys. And you see I have a gimbal on there. I just upgraded, I added to it. And love it. And this has the NASA M system on there for GPS flight and everything. So you talking about a bad quad, guys? This is a bad boy. I can upgrade these ESCs firmware from Simon K to BL Heli, which will turn this thing into a whole complete new beast. But that's a whole new subject right there. All right, guys, it's going on 13 minutes now and counting. Been chit-chatting about this video, about stuff that you need, that you will have to have in order to get into quad flying, or if you want to do FPV. If you didn't want to do FPV, that's good later on down the line. But this setup right here, guys, I forgot to tell you, the setup right here cost me $100. It comes with a VTX, a video transmitter, comes with the camera, and the receiver. The receiver, the cam, the goggles, and the VTX, and your cam. That's what it comes with. And these right here, you can get them for $450, ready to fly, RTF. Basically what that is, it's the same as that. You get your goggles, your VTX, and a camera, which comes with it, which you can plug into your battery, your power connection, and ready to go. Thanks for watching.